Hello everyone, my name is Shyam Manavat and I welcome all of you to the new chapter of quantitative aptitude, that is average. I'm sure you must have heard of the formula average equal to sum of values by number of values. In this video we are going to see some questions where we can apply this formula. This is a concept builder video, so let's build the concept stronger so that we can understand the shortcuts in coming future, in the coming videos. So let's get started. Average. The formula is sum of values by number of values. Let's say you have three values which are A, B and C. So what will be the average in that case? A plus B plus C, sum of values by how many values are there? 3. So divide by 3. If there are 4 values, A, B, C and D, let's say, then we add all of them, sum of values, divide by number of values, right? That is the formula of average. We can also say, by modifying the formula, we can also say the sum of values can also be written as number of values into average. Yeah, number of values into average. So sum of values can also be written as average into number of values, right? So keep these two formulas in mind. For this video we are going to use it. So let us try first question. So question number 1, we have average marks obtained by 200 students in a certain examination is 45. Find the total. Find the total marks. Average marks of 200 students. So can we apply the formula if we want to find out the total marks, sum of all marks? So can we apply sum of values here? Sum of values here. What are sum of values? That is average, which is 45 into average, which is 200, multiply by number of students, that is 45. So if you multiply 45 2s are 90 with 2 zeros, you get 9000. That is sum of values. Easy. Okay, so let's try one more question. The daily earning of a taxi driver during a week is rupees 60, first value, second value, third value, fourth, fifth, sixth and seventh. Yeah, so there are 7 numbers given here. Question said find the average daily earning. So if you have 7 values there, right? If you got 7 values there, so what you can do is you can say average equal to sum of values. Sum of values. What are the values? 60 plus 65 plus 70 plus 52.5 plus 63 plus 68. Yeah, and that all divide by 7 because there are 7 values. So what you get average as? Let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Did I skip one number? Yes, I skipped 73. Okay, let's try this again. Let's do it again. I skipped this 73 here. Yeah, the second last number. Yes. So what you get here? 64.5. That is your average. Okay. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Right. Now if you look at this 64.5 and the minimum value amongst them, which is a minimum value, which is the smallest value? Smallest value is 52.5 and the biggest value, the greatest number is what? 73 here, right? Now you can see this 64.5, which is the average. The average is always more than the smaller value and less than the greater value in the group. Average is always, you can make this as note. Yeah, this small tips I am going to use to eliminate options or applying the shortcut in future. So keep writing this. Yeah, so average is always either equal or greater, I would say greater then the smallest number and smaller than the greatest number of the group. Okay, group means group of numbers. Yeah. Okay, so this is the learning from this particular question. Let's see. So let's see question number 3. Let's see question number 3. Question number 3 says the average of 10 numbers is 7. Yeah. What will be the new average if each of the numbers is multiplied by it? So keep in mind, if each number, yeah, let's say A, B, C, D, and etc. If you multiplying each number by 8, yeah, the average, the number of values will remain the same, right? Number of values will remain the same. In that case, if you see, you can take 8 common from here, right? And this A plus B plus C plus D plus so on, sum of numbers by number of numerals. So sum of values by number of values. This is supposed to be your old average, correct? So the average will also get multiplied by it, right? So the conclusion is, did you understand this? Yeah. Average of 10 numbers. Suppose if there are 10 numbers like this, and if each number multiply by it. So initially the average, let's say it is A plus B plus C plus D plus so on divided by n. That's the average. And if each number multiply by 8, then this should be the new expression. You can take 8 common and then see you have again an expression which is equal to the average, the previous average, right? So average also multiplies by it, correct? So I mean, although that's your answer, but okay, the average of 10 numbers is 7, and when each number multiply by 8, then average also multiply by 8. So what will be the new average? 56. Yeah. Now here you can make this as a conclusion, or you can write this as a lesson, that whatever changes you do, you know, or whenever you make changes to each number, the average also changes in the same way. Yeah, the average also changes in the same way. That means if you are multiplying 8 in each number, the average also get multiplied by it. If you are adding 2 in each number, then average also increased by 2, right? So whatever changes you do in each number, keep in mind each number. If you make changes in only one of the numbers, then average will not change with the same way. Yeah, then average will not change with the same way. Then what will happen? We will see in the coming questions. Okay, but make a note of this. All right. Okay, let's see what is the next question. The next question here is the average weight of 5 persons sitting in a boat is 38. If the average weight of boat and person sitting in the boat is 52, what is the weight of the boat? What is the weight of the boat? Now, can we use the formula which is sum of values? Sum of values. This looks easy here. Sum of values equal to what? Average into number of values. Because you see, 5 people having the average of 38. So average and number of values, both of them are given. Yeah. So this formula we can use. Okay. This formula is derived from average equal to sum of values by number of values. Number of values multiply here, you will get sum of values equal to average into number of values. So it's not a new formula or different formula. It's just a modification of the average formula. All right. Okay. So sum of values here is equal to average, which is 38, multiplied by number of values, which is 5. There are 5 people, right? Let's call this to be equation number 1. Yeah. Here, sum of value, what do we mean by sum of value? Here we can say this is sum of weight of five person, right? Now, with this 5%, if you add the weight of boat also, that means with this 5%, if you add the weight of boat also, in that case, sum of values is equal to, the new average is 52. So 52 is the new average, multiply by, now how many numbers are there? How many values shall we consider? 5 people plus 1 boat. So how many numbers are we calculating average? How many, this average 52 is average of how many numbers? This average 52 is average of how many numbers? This is average of 6 numbers, right? So multiply by 6. I hope this part is clear to you. Yeah, sum of values equal to average into number of values. Average given to be 52. Now this 52 is weight of boat and the person sitting in the boat. Weight of boat and person sitting in the boat. Weight of boat plus person sitting in the boat. So there are 5 people sitting in the boat. So 5 plus 1 boat, total 6 values, right? So average into number of values, right? Now let's say this is the second equation. Now if you want to find out the weight of boat, which is the question, which is the question, what is the weight of boat? So if you want to find out the weight of boat, tell me one thing. If I do equation number 2 minus equation number 1, what will you get? 5p plus b minus 5p. What will you get? You will get b equal to, 52. Yeah, you will get b equal to, right? Because 5p and 5p will get cancelled. Okay. So you will get difference of left hand side is only the weight of boat, and difference of right hand side 52 into 6 minus 38 into 5, right? So if you make the calculation here, you will get the answer. The weight of boat will be equal to 52 multiplied by 6 minus 38 multiplied by 5. What will you get here? You will get 122. So what is the weight of boat here? Weight of boat is 122 kg, right? 52 into 6. Yeah, you can do the calculation. 6 2s are 12, 5s are 30, plus 1, 31, and here multiply by 5. So this is 19. So 190. Yeah, you find the difference, you get 122. Okay. Yes. And I know for calculation you are faster than me, so definitely you will be able to crack the calculation. What is the learning from this question? Learning from this question is, if you have the average of certain number of values and you take the average including one more person or one more number, then how will you calculate the weight of that person? So you calculate sum of values for 5 people and then sum of values for 5 plus the new number, which is boat. Yeah, so sum of values are formula. If you apply and do the difference, you get the answer. Okay. Now in exam, when you try to solve, you don't have to write these two equations. You can directly say, okay, if I calculate sum of values for this and sum of values for this, and if I subtract both of them, I'll get the answer. I'll get the difference, which is equal to the additional person in the second condition, right? Okay. Now, let's see this question. The average age of 30 children in a class is 9 years. Average is 9 years. Of how many people? 30. If the teacher age is included, what is the average age become? Okay, then the average age become what? 10 years. Find the teacher's age. Isn't it similar to the previous question? So can you pause this video and try attempting the question? Okay. Now let's look at the solution. So can I skip these two extra steps and write the answer expression directly? So teacher's age, I can say that is equal to the new average with number of values. How many values? 30 children if you count including teacher. 30 children if you count including teacher, that should be 31, minus the sum of values of only children, sum of ages of only children. How many children? 30. What was the average? 9. Right? So what will you get averages? What will you get averages? You will have here 310 minus 270. So difference will be what? 40. So what is the age of teacher? 40 years. Did you get this? Now let me, if you are understanding this, let me show you some shortcut also for this question, which will involve less calculation. So let me show you an alternate method for this question as well as this question. So by now I am sure you are clear about the concept of, or the formula of average, that is sum of values by number of values. Now I will show you a different point of view of the average. Different point of view is, average is nothing but equal distribution. Average is nothing but what? Equal distribution. Okay, equal distribution. When somebody has more, someone has less, if they share all of them equally, that is average. What is the formula of average? Average equal to sum of values by number of values. Yeah. Now imagine that you got few chocolates. Okay, let's say there are 5 people in the group. Now first A got 10 chocolates, B got 15 chocolates, C got 18 chocolates, D got say 12 chocolates, and E got, let's say, 25 chocolates. Okay, these are number of chocolates. So if I want to find out the average, listen to this carefully. Okay, if you want to find out the average, what do? First you add all the values. In a way, you are taking all the chocolates together, correct? And then you divide by number of values, and then you divide them equally in each. Yeah, you take all the chocolates together and then you divide amongst these 5 people equally. So how will you divide the number of chocolates equally amongst 5 people? Definitely the total number of chocolates, if you divide by 5, you get the value which you can give each of them, and they will have equal value, equal division, yeah, equal distribution, right? So now if you see, this is 25, 25, 50, 50, and this is 30, 30, 50 is 80 by 5, and that will get you 16. So there are 16 chocolates. If you take all of them together and divide equally, you will get, each one of them will get 16 chocolates. Yeah, this is what we mean by the average, sum of values by number of values. Okay, now imagine that if there is another person, because another person, let's say another person is X, just pay attention. Okay, pay attention to this. If another person joined the group and the average increases by 2, let's say average increases by 2, think about it. If another person joined the group and average increases by 2, now why is it happening? What is average? Equal distribution. What is the average we are considering here? Equal distribution. So this person should get the number of chocolates which should be more than the chocolates which these guys have. Think about it. Okay, let me say this again. This person should have the number of chocolates which should be more than the average of all these 5 people have. Then only when he is included in the group, the average of the group will increase. Do you agree with me? the average of group will increase, right? So now see how will I apply the shortcut. If average is increasing by 2, think about it. If average is increasing by 2, that means each one of them who had what? Each one of them who had what? 16 as the average. That means each one of them who had the equally distributed 16, 16, 16. Yeah. If average increases by 2, that means, and including the next person also, this person also, that means when he counted in the group, when he is counted in the group, he is getting chocolates which is more than 16, and because he is in the group, he has to divide them equally. He has to divide the number of chocolates equally amongst how many people? 5? No, 6, because he is also part of the group now. Yes. So when he is distributing equally, question said average increases by 2. It means all of them got 2 extra, which is 18, and because he divided equally amongst all 6 including him, so he must have also got what? 16 plus 2, which is 18, right? That means when he joined the group, he must be having the number of chocolates which is equal to what he has now after equal distribution plus what he has distributed to each one of them. Do you agree with me? Think about it. Shall I repeat the question? Question is, there are 5 people, okay, having number of chocolates like this. When a new person joined, the average increases by 2. What is the number of chocolates with Mr. X? Now, the approach which I am using here is not sum of values. The formula, the approach I am using here is applying a common sense. The common sense says average means equal distribution, because you're taking all the chocolates together and dividing it by 5 to divide amongst all these 5 people equally, right? But you're dividing all equally. So average is equal distribution. Now, when this person joined, because of his contribution of number of chocolates, the average number of chocolates in the group increases by 2. Average number of chocolates of the group when he joined the group, so he is also part of the group, right, increases by 2. It means the equal distribution 16, 16, 16, 16. That's the equal distribution amongst A, B, C, D, E. We calculated average 16. Now when he joined the group, average increases by 2. That means he must have, when he divided equally, his chocolate he divided amongst all of them equally, including himself. Everyone got plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, means total of, means each one of them have got what? Plus 2 plus 2. So total of 18 chocolates with each one of them, right? Yeah, you don't need to worry about this 18, but did you understand that each one of them, they got what? Plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, right? Including him, 16 plus 2, right? He can't only keep 2, because if he is keeping 2, that means he is not dividing equally. Yeah, so he should also have what each one of them have. He should also have what each one of them have. So each one of them have 16 plus 2, so he should also have 16 plus 2. Now after equal distribution, so this is the situation after equal distribution. Please pay attention here. If you understand this, I can show you the shortcuts. Yeah, the more time you spend in understanding the concept, less time you will spend solving the question with shortcut. Okay, so equal distribution. Okay, yeah, after equal distribution, keep this in mind. Yeah, now imagine if he is not dividing this equally. He is saying, no, I don't want to join the group. I do not want to join the group. That means in that case, he must be having the number of chocolates which is equal to 16 plus 2 after equal distribution, plus whatever he has given to all of them. He will take it back. So how many chocolates will he have? He will have 16 plus 2, which is 18, plus 2, 2, 2, 2, 5 times, because he is distributed to remaining 5. So total become what? 28. That means he should have 28 chocolates. Did you understand this part? Yeah. 16 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. I don't want to do plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 like this. I want to write as divided average increases by 2 of the remaining 5 people. So he must have distributed 2 chocolates to 5 of them. So that is what this chocolate distributed is what? 2 into 5, which is 10. Plus he has 18 left when he divided equally. So 18 plus 10 is what? 28. So when X joined the group, so before joining the group, X must be having 28 chocolates. Is this part clear to you? Yes? Great. Okay. If yes, then let me show you this previous 2 questions with this shortcut. And now now you will see when you are going to solve in the exam, how quickly you will get the answer of this type of question. How quickly you will get the answer of this type of question. So question is, the average age of 30 children in a class is 9 years, right? When a teacher joined, the average become 10. That means the teacher now is having, including teacher. So teacher is also, if teacher is dividing his age, equal distribution to amongst all the children, everyone got 10, including teacher, because teacher is also part of the group. 10. Has teacher not distributed, what would be teacher's age? Had this not been equally distributed, what would be teacher's age? So teacher, now see, average was 9, now it is 10. Average was 9, now it is 10 plus 1. So teacher has distributed plus 1 to all of them. How many of them? 30 of them. So teacher has distributed what? Plus 1 into 30, right? And after distribution, teacher has 10. So what is teacher's age? 1 plus 30. What teacher has distributed, teacher will take it back. And teacher has now 10 after equal distribution. So 10 what the teacher has, plus he has taken all that distribution back with him, right? So what is a teacher age? Teacher's age should be 30 plus 30 plus 10. That means that should be 40. Wasn't this the question? Wasn't this the answer? Wasn't this the answer? Look at this. 40 years. No such calculation required. Are you getting it? Yeah. Let me show you once again. Here. So see, if average increases, that means it is plus. So that's why I have taken plus 1. If average decreases, so you will take minus sign here. You will take what? Minus sign here. Understood? Okay. Let's look at this. So the average weight of 5 persons sitting in a boat is 38. Okay, so 5 people, 38. Now, including boat, the average become 52. You see how much it has increased. So after distribution, even boat has what? After equal distribution, even boat has what? 52. Okay, and how much boat has distributed to rest of them? So you see what is the increase in the average. So 38 and 52, the difference is 14, right? So it is increased by what? 14 each amongst 5. So 14 is increased in 5. Yeah. So if you take this back to the boat should have 14 plus 14 into 5. That is how much? 70 plus 52. Answer is what? 122. 122. Wasn't this the answer? Isn't the calculation much easier now? Yeah. Okay. Let me show you the other way around. Let's say, okay, boat weight will definitely be more than that. But let's say See this question. So now this time I have taken the case when average reduces. So how will you handle this question? So when you see the same question, board, person sitting including the board, that is what, 35. So average decreased. So now board has what, 35, correct? Now when equally distributed, the average decreased, right? Average decreased by how much? Decreased by how much? 3, right? Amongst how many? Remaining of them? 5. That means while distributing the weight of board, they realizes that weight of board is less than the average. So average further reduced. Understand, when a person is joining the group and he is stronger means his weight, his contribution is more than average, the entire group average increases. When a person joins the group and he is weak, his contribution is less than the average, then the performance of the team reduces. Are you getting me? Do you agree with me? Yes. So now when you see the board, when you count board, the average reduces. That means the weight of board must be less than the average. Correct. Now to maintain the equal distribution, these people, the 5 people, must have given some portion of their weight to board so that it got equally distributed. Okay, not literally giving the weight, but understand, equal distribution. Okay, so here the difference is 3 amongst 5. So what must be the weight of board? What is board having now? Board is having now, after equal distribution, 35. So before equal distribution, the average reduces by 3. So minus 3 multiply by 5, because average of remaining number 5 people. So if you do minus 3 into 5 plus 35, so this is what, minus 15 plus 35, that means what, 20. So board weight must be 20 kg. Did you understand this? Yeah. Let me just give you a recap of difference between these two questions. See, same question, average was more by plus 14, so I did plus 14, and while distribution there were 5 people except the one who joined, that is board. So except board there are 5 people, so distributed equally plus 14 amongst 5 people, so we got plus 70 and plus 52. This is always plus 122. Now when it is reduced, so because the average is reduced by how much? 3. Of how many people before the board, except the board? 5. So minus 3 into 5, minus 15. After reducing the average, what is the, because board is part of it, so after reducing the average, what is the average now? 35. So after equal distribution, the board must be having 35. So before distribution, board must be having what? 35 minus 15, 20. Did you understand this? Practice this shortcut. See, understand guys, you are using formula since childhood. Okay, when you get to learn this kind of shortcut, initially it is difficult, but when you keep applying this shortcut in number of questions, it will become faster and you will learn that, you will understand this. Okay, I suggest to repeat this part from here. How did we do this? Plus 1 into 30 plus 14 into 5 minus 3 into 5. Repeat this part of video and understand this shortcut again. If you still find difficulty, write in the comment box. Alright, so this is it in today's video. In next video we are going to learn about weighted average. So my name is Shyam Manavat, signing off. I will see you in the next video. Till then, stay happy, stay healthy. Bye bye.